Damn, you could almost feel the heat with the intensity of that opening image. One sin off already.
Who will be the one?
Brock Les... Oh, wait a minute.
You people may not like me, just sure as hell will respect me!
You may not like me, but you will respect me, cliche.
It's the most star-studded Royal Rumble match ever.
This is the most star-powered Royal Rumble match ever, cliche. Jesus, we have heard that Lord knows how many times over the years. Skillet, man. Skillet fucking rocks. And damn, I should have removed Sins of Hell in a Cell 2009 as well. That C sign for Cena is backwards.
Introducing first.
And it just feels weird to see the camera crew on the other side of where they normally sit during WWE events. Feels like I'm watching a mirrored version of this pay-per-view.
It's held the ECW Championship longer than anyone, 6 months.
Well, that's not saying much. Meanwhile, in the nosebleed section. 209 pounds? Somehow Ezekiel Jackson managed to be just 4 pounds heavier than the Cruiserweight division, and yet he still looks like he's 309 pounds. I wonder how this is possible. Ezekiel frowns 24/7 sign. Kinda like you with that shirt that you probably haven't changed in how many years you've been wearing it.
Ezekiel Jackson attended Columbia Law School.
Who cares?
The man is a certified genius.
But not a bona fide stud. Oh, wait.
Nothing to lose in the world to gain.
Except if you are a champion, in which case you have something to lose.
Over 16,000.
Fucks I don't give about the number of fans in attendance, and I bet this isn't the last time we'll hear Michael Cole repeat that number tonight.
He wasn't doing anything!
What do you mean he wasn't doing anything? William Regal lifted up Christian with the intention of doing some major damage. Of course the referee will eject him. Quit whining, Matt.
Now, Sands.
Putting so much emphasis on the word Sands.
A peep is a yellow marshmallow bird.
So what? It's what Christian refers to his fans. Got a problem with calling fans a yellow marshmallow bird?
Oh.
Matt Striker's orgasm.
And Christian.
How does anyone fall for that move these days?
It is history. Look it.
Look it.
It's what Christian has been doing and will continue to do.
Until ECW shuts down completely, in which case Christian's momentum goes down the drain just like that.
You really got it going on ECW.
And I can't wait to see your brand get destroyed in a couple of weeks.
But only one of us is allowed in the Royal Rumble match.
Why? Why can't both of them compete in the Royal Rumble match? Let me guess, they kicked off one of the members of Crime Time just so Beth Phoenix could compete. That's just stupid.
You get your spot, and you get to kiss Tiffany.
What?
Dumbest bribe ever.
Golly, and I get all our slang from watching reruns of Family Matters.
What the fuck am I even watching anymore? What happened to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view?
5 years from now, nobody's gonna remember what you're doing.
Holy shit! The Miz just predicted the fucking future! Fast forward to 2015. Great Khali's gone, Tiffany's gone, Crime Time's gone, and even Teddy Long is gone. And nobody even remembers what they're doing. This is why The Miz is freaking awesome.
But you will defend your United States Championship.
Impromptu US title match. Sure, MVP won a #1 contenders match like a month ago, but why couldn't this wait until the night after or something?
Because that match is next.
What an asshole. Man, we're not even going into the next match, are we? Another backstage segment.
It's just I wish I could say the same for Ted.
Cody Rhodes trying to frame Ted DiBiase Jr. for literally no reason.
How can this possibly be fair?
Matt Striker would be great at CinemaSins 2 expansion.
He is the longest reigning U.S. champion.
I'm sorry, it's just hilarious to see the referee get in between The Miz and MVP, all while he's trying to actually get out of their way.
Two-time U.S. United States champion.
Wait, what? MVP is a former 2-time U.S. United States champion? What does the extra U.S. stand for if that is the case?
MVP recently attended a red carpet event with...
Who cares? Has nothing to do with this match. MVP is in control and has Miz in the corner.
the greatest United States...
MVP trying to expose the Miz's butt to the fans.
Maybe the Miz wanted to go out with Sharon Shepherd.
It's Sherry Shepherd, you moron. Who the hell is Sharon Shepherd?
You can tell that we are definitely on the road to WrestleMania.
By having a completely silent crowd in attendance. Yep, definitely makes you tell that we're on the road to WrestleMania just by a glance.
Now, does The Miz still go on to compete in the Royal Rumble later tonight?
Did you not hear Teddy Long say that The Miz was going to compete twice tonight? Or were you falling asleep like I was during that segment? This match was neither memorable nor awesome, sadly. This one felt pretty rushed, especially since this was made official literally 10 minutes ago. Post-match assault.
He won the match and then he was screaming and taunting MVP.
Because when you win a match with your title on the line, you have every right to taunt your opponent after it's over. It's called being a champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your winner.
The Miz gets announced as the winner twice. That's pretty dumb.
The Miz? Really? He's arrogant? He's egotistical?
Chris Jericho trying to describe The Miz, but he ends up describing himself instead.
If he don't, I will.
R-Truth randomly hanging around actually just foreshadowed his elimination of the Big Show. Quite a bit of foreshadowing throughout this night. Oh my god, seriously, this is the second time in a row that we've had 2 consecutive backstage segments. We are really trying to stall time tonight, aren't we?
Whatever you need, I'm there.
And this is the exact same segment from earlier with Cody, only this time it's Ted supporting Randy and framing Cody. So skip!
Well, he's the center of evil in the WWE Universe.
Just like I'm the center of WWE itself. Previously on WWE.
One big difference between the two is the skin color. Look at that.
Haha, fuck you with the pale jokes.
Randy Orton, 6'4", 245 pounds.
Yeah, we already know that from the ring announcer about 30 seconds ago, minus the height, of course. Don't need a reminder of the height and weight of the wrestlers here.
And this is going to be good.
Oh.
Orton, nice standing drop kick.
Well, damn, I'm removing a sin for the way Randy Orton slithers upon hitting that drop kick. It's a shame that he doesn't often do that since he's quite the evil snake. Randy attempted to give Sheamus a wedgie.
Going right back to the injured arm.
To the injured arm? Michael, you realize that was the first time that Sheamus targeted Randy's arm at all in this match. And also, Sheamus never targeted Randy's arm in the weeks leading up to it. How was Randy's arm already injured prior to this match?
He attacked my partner, Jerry the King Lawler.
Michael Cole referring to Jerry Lawler as if Jerry's not even sitting literally right next to him.
The road to WrestleMania begins right now.
Right now? Like at this very moment? Then what was the last 50 minutes of this pay-per-view been about? Nothing?
By kicking people in the skull, chairman of the company, his daughter.
Randy Orton never once hit the punt kick on Stephanie McMahon. He RKO'd, DDT'd, and kiss-raped her, but he never punted her head. Also, Jerry Lawler refusing to refer to Stephanie McMahon by name. Randy standing around doing absolutely nothing and allowing Sheamus to recover from the onslaught is making me anxious. I got kicked, so I should send myself sailing out of the ring in an overreacting fashion. Brilliant plan!
Sheamus' head through the uprights!
Well, that's what happens when you take so much time debating about punting Sheamus before you actually put yourself in position for it.
And Sheamus countered again, twice! Twice!
Michael Cole had to say it twice just so you heard it the first time. Michael Cole had to say it twice just so you heard it the first time.
Been so back. Oh, the WWE title!
If anything, wouldn't Cody's sudden attack further support Ted's earlier statement about him wanting to face Sheamus for the title at WrestleMania?
It was Cody that told Randy, I'll be there.
Yeah, and Randy said, I don't want your help.
Actually, Randy told Ted that he didn't want either of their help, so it's understandable that Cody misunderstood, being not present during Randy's talk with Ted.
Sheamus! Wow.
He does eventually, but Randy didn't immediately get up and destroy Cody Rhodes for this. Jeez, with that look, I'm amazed that Cody is actually contemplating getting into the ring instead of running for his life out of Atlanta. Heck, he could probably fly out of Atlanta faster than the Falcons blew a 28-3 lead. Bad Cody! Bad Cody! Randy assaults Ted despite the fact that Ted didn't even do anything. Oh yeah, forgot to add in the post-match assault sin.
And for Mickie James, it's about chasing the Divas Championship.
Wrong. Mickie James is chasing the Women's Championship. The Divas Championship is currently vacated. Funny thing is, this #1 contenders match was for the TLC pay-per-view a month prior. This is not how Mickie James earned the women's title match at the Royal Rumble.
Michelle McCool had a farm.
Michelle McCool was not even in sync with the music.
And on that farm she had a pig.
Here's 3 sins, bitch. The existence of this is just horrifying.
Listen to me, people!
Hard to not listen when the microphone is louder than the crowd itself, but go ahead.
Oh, is she at the hot dog stand again?
Hey, you got a problem with me being at the hot dog stand? Oh, you're not talking about me. Well, this just got awkward.
Arrow, where could she be?
What chance?
What is this?
Oh, yay, look!
The existence of this very theme song and that fat suit is worth 5 sins alone.
We saw this last Friday.
Layla made twerking even more famous following this segment, guaranteed. I guess this technically qualifies as pig assaulting, which has never been said in the WWE sins before. Mark this down as the most awkward sin I have ever placed in 2018. We can't even get a competitive women's title match at the Royal Rumble in 2010. Also, how is Michelle not ready for this? I hate short squash matches on major pay-per-view events.
The new women's champion.
for about 3 weeks, then Michelle easily wins it back, making this revenge act pointless. Another post-match assault. Was that the same cake that Layla supposedly made and Maria Kanellis snuck into the kitchens and stole it? I honestly don't even want to argue as I'm tired as hell. Normally I would say 2 wrongs don't make a right, but in this case Mickey is not trying to make a right. Plus, if a rivalry devoted to bullying and fat jokes piss me off, bullying always pisses me off. Then I'll slice a few sins away.
Everything about me.
Wait, this upcoming World Heavyweight title match is between Rey Mysterio and The Undertaker, right? So why is Dave Bautista prominently featured in the video package as the center of attention? Especially since he doesn't do shit or make an appearance in this upcoming match. This video package makes no sense.
The World Heavyweight title is mine.
Despite the fact that I'm not even going to be competing for it tonight. Why couldn't they have just made this a triple threat match or something? Then Dave's presence would actually make sense.
Win the Royal Rumble match and go on.
That kid's not wearing one of your masks, Ray. Don't you normally do that to those who are?
It's a mismatch. But
What the hell?
faith is going to need every ounce of it.
The look on Ray's face pretty much says, maybe I should leave the cross around my neck since a demon is coming.
Over 300 pounds.
Thanks, Matt. I totally care that The Undertaker weighs over 300 pounds after knowing that info for years.
The Undertaker is a 7-time world champion.
Commentators reciting the accomplishments of wrestlers cliche.
Oh! Did you see that?
No, we're blind!
Rey Mysterio excels against a larger opponent.
Because literally every one of his opponents in WWE are larger than him. Not really an uncommon thing here.
Oh, Mysterio hanging on.
Undertaker turned around, alert that Rey was on the apron, and could have easily moved out of the way from Rey's moonsault. That was pretty bad timing.
You can't do that again.
Whoever that asshole was that said, you can't do that again. Maybe Undertaker should chokeslam his ass into the barricade instead of Rey.
What? From The Undertaker? I didn't know that could happen.
Undertaker has been busted open so many times over the years in his career, yet Jerry Lawler is still shocked to see a bloody nose from him. That is just stupid.
Wear down.
High five!
619!
Went for the West.
I know that Undertaker's supposedly supernatural, but come on, 2 619s or a 12-218 doesn't even phase him? I'm honestly not buying that. No offense. I truthfully believe this match was the last time that the Last Ride actually finished off Undertaker's opponents and looked like a threatening move.
Have you ever seen Undertaker look like that at the end of a match?
Many times, actually. Sometimes way worse than a simple bloody nose. So Kane was just hanging around Shawn Michaels' locker room waiting until now to actually talk to him?
I don't have any right to step in on your dream of winning the Rumble.
So instead, I'll super kick it out of you.
If there's anybody I'd like to see sit on the other side of the ring, it's you.
Really? What about your obsession with facing Undertaker at WrestleMania again? Where did that go?
Me and the Undertaker, it's meant to be.
Okay, now you're just confusing me. Did you want to face Undertaker at WrestleMania or Triple H? You can't even make up your mind anymore, can you?
16,000 plus.
Enough already!
The road and flirting with disaster.
Love that song.
A main event championship opportunity at WrestleMania.
Except when it's not in the main event. That's still bullshit. 2.1 seconds. Stop lying to us.
70% of the winners have gone on to win the big one.
And that number percentage continues to drop. Like literally 4 Royal Rumble winners in a row failed to win at WrestleMania. The number must be at least 50% by now.
Number 2 starts at the exact same time as number 1.
Actually, a couple minutes later.
The Royal Rumble match doesn't begin until numbers 1 and 2 are in the ring, which means they indeed do both start at the same time. So what's with Michael's bullshit about number 2 starting a couple minutes after number 1? Ooh, pretty sign.
Throw out. Whoa.
Oh, look at Evan Ford.
Ah, you failed.
Alright.
Oh, my kill switch! For this case, there are 2 likely options. The CM could stand for Charles Manson because of the hair, or it could stand for Chewbacca Man regarding all that chest hair. Decide. The graphic for number 4 is already appearing, yet CM Punk just arrived. You better not be spoiling the entrance.
Let me thank you all for joining me.
It'd be fine if CM Punk's promos between entrants lasted up to number 5 or something, but this literally goes on for almost 1/3 of the damn field, which is a major reason why there's hardly any more than 4 wrestlers in the ring at one time throughout this whole thing, adding in 5 sins for 5 wasted entrants because of this.
They can be saved!
Yet I will still throw them out of the ring despite saving them.
Who's the next sacrifice for Ben Grimm?
How would you compare CM Punk to The Thing?
Prime time, here comes Brooklyn's own!
Brooklyn's own? I don't know if you realize that, Matt, but we are in Atlanta tonight, far, far away from Brooklyn.
As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted!
We're on the clock, and this Rumble match isn't going to stop just because you're talking, dumbass.
Not everyone can be saved!
But I thought you just said that you can save the 29 other competitors in this match. Now you're saying that only certain ones can?
I can make you greater!
Wah, wah.
Into your life!
Oh, that was it!
How the fuck did you fall for that? You know that the Great Khali's English isn't the best. More situations I still don't understand from the 2010 Royal Rumble.
Be gentle!
Be gentle? Just because Beth Phoenix is a female? She's in a Royal Rumble match, which means any male has every right to attack and or eliminate her. She's the one who signed up for this. One of the most awkward eliminations I have ever seen in a Royal Rumble match.
Go to sleep!
That jumping asshole in the crowd right there. Is he on a mini trampoline or something?
And this is track 11 on WWE Music.
Who cares?
Of the straight edge.
Of the straight edge Blanc.
Watch me rise! Who's next?
Honestly, that moment right there would have been the perfect time for someone like Goldberg to make a cameo appearance after CM Punk just referenced his catchphrase. Sure, take all the time you need. It's not like this match has been boring for the first 12 minutes. Can't believe I'd ever see the day where CM Punk wins a Battle of the Beards contest against Triple H.
CM Punk is the cerebral assassin.
What? Did you just say that CM Punk is the cerebral assassin when that is clearly Hunter who is?
Who's it gonna be?
I don't know, maybe look to the graphic tower on the right to get your answer?
Get him over the top rope!
Quit your cheerleading, Jerry, even if I agree about that being the smart strategy in this match. Even so.
Be Starship Pain!
And it is!
Actually, it's not, because John Morrison missed Drew completely with the Starship Pain.
Lord Morrison!
Just like in 2009, the 2010 Royal Rumble was having technical errors by having the countdown go back to 1 upon hitting 0.
Over 300 pounds.
How many more reminders about the height and weight of the wrestlers are we going to get tonight?
We haven't had an elimination in 3 or 4 different entries.
Don't jinx it, Michael.
Miz with the United States.
Well, think about this. At least you actually did compete tonight, MVP. Also, pre-entrance assault.
It's been a long while since we've had an elimination.
Man, is Michael literally asking for these guys to get eliminated by constantly bringing that up? I think I just found out why this match had a lack of wrestlers in the ring at one time in the last 10 minutes.
Carlito been impressed.
Backstabber fail.
Matchup in MVP.
Well, somebody obviously saw the 2004 Royal Rumble when Mick Foley eliminated Randy Orton himself.
Look at this, Triple H in trouble.
Sure, Hunter is in trouble, but Drew is in a much more elimination-prone position.
He's been in.
Drew's way of overselling Matt Hardy's twist of fate. Happy now, Michael? You're getting your wish, and it escalated quickly.
Monumental.
Blindsided.
Into a higher gear.
That spinebuster rampage from Hunter was awesome. I'll definitely give that a center mover.
To win the Royal Rumble.
Yes, indeed the mission of Shawn Michaels is to win the Royal Rumble. Though I'm not sure Wumbo is even a word. Could be wrong, sounds like first grade.
And there goes another!
Really? John Morrison, who has quite the awesome history of parkour, can't hang onto the top rope from a not-so-hard shove over it? I call bullshit.
Triple H has only been in the match for maybe a minute and a half.
How the hell can you confuse Hunter with Shawn in any way? No. His neck is definitely broken from that. John Cena's probably thinking, oh crap, I still have my damn shirt on. I'm an idiot. John successfully hit a 10-knuckle shuffle on both Hunter and Shawn. And he still managed to miss them both completely. Yeah, they're part of D-Generation X and are currently the WWE Tag Team Champions, but stop making it a big deal that Shawn eliminated Hunter. It was not shocking whatso-freaking-ever.
Sweet Chin Music's his own partner out of the ring.
Who freaking cares? It's not uncommon for that to happen in these matches. Stop treating it like it's the shocker of the year.
It's every man for himself.
Which further supports my earlier statement, even if it's stating the obvious.
Can you believe it? 8 in a row for Shelton Benjamin.
I'd be impressed if Shelton Benjamin had actually won at least one of those 8 matches, but he didn't, so I don't see what's so impressive of competing in 8 consecutive Royal Rumble matches.
Somebody's going out in this juncture here.
Thanks for the spoiler alert, dumb shit. What you're looking at this point in this match is almost all that you're going to see for the remainder of this match, with the exception of the additional 1 or 2 other entrants hanging out for a while.
A return match with The Undertaker
is constantly being repeated at least twice per minute by us.
How are you going to eliminate The Big Show?
Many have eliminated The Big Show single-handedly, including The Rock and the 2004 Royal Rumble winner, so it can be done, Matt. Oh, speaking of 2004...
John Cena helping Shawn out!
If John really wanted to help Shawn eliminate Show, then he should be grabbing the right leg, because he's not being much help with what he's doing. Don't start with the cheerleading again, Matt. Also, no.
Because I want to see that match at WrestleMania.
Even though we already have seen it before, unless Matt decided to not watch WrestleMania 25 whatsoever.
What a spear from the Big Show.
I roll my eyes as you can literally see Chris Masters' pecs dancing to the beat of his music. Yep, I am removing 2 sins for R-Truth eliminating both Mark Henry and the Big Show at the same time, because, come on, who actually thought that was going to happen? Because I sure as hell didn't. Ah, with some gorilla chest beats.
The other slot.
I assume that was a cross legs body? Whatever the hell Matt just said.
Sweet chin.
Trying to get in tune with Sean's beat? I have rolled my eyes so many times in this match that they hurt.
Number 29.
You can clearly tell that Edge is next just because of the slow way Michael Cole was announcing the number and because the cameras are focusing on Chris Jericho as well.
You think you know me?
Though it doesn't matter that Edge's appearance was made clear, that was one of the best returns in Royal Rumble match history, and one of the only awesome parts in this match in general. Also, Matt almost went against the PG era.
For upwards of 14 months, it's only been about 8!
Actually, it's only been 6 months since Edge suffered his Achilles tendon injury.
He's in destruction mode.
What was really sad about this moment was we finally get to number 30, and we're already at the final 4 of the match. At least when there were a lot of wrestlers in the ring, it'd be awesome to find out who would be winning it.
Every superstar in the ring has main evented WrestleMania.
But only one of these guys have actually not won the Royal Rumble match. And when I take a look at these 4, let's see. Dave Bautista, Shawn, and John have all won the Royal Rumble. Edge has not, and Edge is also the guy who just returned from a long injury. So I'd say it's obvious who's winning, even if it's someone we love.
Dangerous for both of these men.
Why didn't Shawn superkick Edge on the side of the face rather than directly on his face? Because Edge would have fallen to the side and then out of the ring. Right now, Shawn's likely thinking, probably should have kicked Edge off the apron, not back into the ring.
Everyone wanted to see the rematch.
Well, it's not like a Royal Rumble match victory was the only way to guarantee that. Also, the mourning of Shawn's loss lasts 3 minutes too long. Assaulting referees. Shawn has been a veteran of WWE for over 20 years, yet he believes he can be granted another chance just because he's desperate to face one guy at WrestleMania. I was going to remove his sin for the amazing acting, but seeing Shawn as a whiny crybaby in his last year of wrestling really makes me feel unsettling. That one moment when a referee sells the sweet chin music more than a majority of Shawn's usual opponents, and we gotta admit that this was one of the funniest moments of this match too. Is Matt freaking serious? This is the one accomplishment that Shawn Michaels has never achieved? So he never achieved a Royal Rumble victory before? Then who the hell won in 1995 and 1996? I gotta give Matt a double sin for his lack of knowledge.
Let's not lose sight of what this night is about, though.
That's what I'm saying. Did the match just stop or something? Triple H chants? I wonder, what did the fans expect Hunter to do in this occasion? For one thing, Shawn was the one who eliminated Hunter, so he'd likely get a pedigree if Hunter did show up. And for the other, nothing Hunter could do can help Shawn with his problems. Can someone tell me why the fans were hoping Hunter would show up?
HBK entered at 18, so he has to be in at least a minute longer than Cena!
Well, yeah, but we just wasted the last 3 minutes of the match watching Shawn walk away throwing a temper tantrum, so I believe John passed the time limit to Shawn. Does Edge actually intend to spear John out of the ring? Because I don't see how that's possible without going through the ropes.
Felt it coming!
One of the most unconvincing ways of seeing someone get eliminated. John wasn't even trying to stop himself from being thrown out.
On this day, I see clearly!
That Matt Striker is making a cringe attempt at mimicking Alter Bridge's lyrics.
Edge wasn't supposed to be here!
So are you saying Edge is not even employed? That's what it sounds like the way you're putting it.
And he eliminated John Cena!
Don't forget Chris Jericho, Michael.
In the main event at WrestleMania.
But sadly, he doesn't compete in the main event. Not even close to it.
A rated R Rumble.
Wah, wah.
And everyone is on their feet!
Well, yeah, because the show's over and people are leaving. Of course they're on their feet. There's nothing else happening tonight, so duh.